Okay, so here's another thing. As I've been reading the Bible, one image that pops in my head as I read it is how they portray the men and women. It's like when it comes to marriage and they start having a family, right? It seems like they try and pose that the woman should stay in the house while the man should stay outside. And the only thing that I see out of this common thing over and over again, I guess, is simply because I'm assuming, because how I read it and how I see it from what I read, it's like basically the men and women view caring differently, especially when it comes to a family, right? Not saying that both sides don't love their kids or anything. It's just they have like different ways of showing it. The man wants to make sure that their kids grow up nice and right, even if they themselves can't be in their life all the time. But when it comes to the woman, they portray them as they want their kids to grow up nice and right, and they have to be there in their life to make sure that happens. That's kind of the image I get whenever they mention like family and everything, which now this is where the theory part comes in at. With that kind of image would actually explain why when the man marries a woman and he wants her to make the house a home is not just for him, but for when they have a kid, knowing that, because keep in mind, these are back in the days, so knowing that he's going to be outside working and all this stuff, he's not going to be in the child's life as much or as often as he would like, because he has to make sure everything goes right, so he has to be out there. He just, in the life of his kids, enough to instill discipline or whatnot, whatever it is, just to make sure he's there for like important matters in order for his kid to turn out all right. And then the mom, who's pretty much before the kid even came, is already making the house a home, basically. So when you do have kids, it's like it's nothing new. You're just doing the same thing over and over again, but with your kid, and you're making sure they turn out right. You're always there. You see the side of the kid that the father will most likely never see because he's, out there doing his thing. The mother is the one for the nurturing because she sees the part of the side when the world is too tough for the kid. And the kid, feels like breaking down, and the mom's there to actually like pick the child back up. I don't know. This is just a theory part as to why the Bible laid it out that way. Still reading, just made it to Exodus, so we're about to see what's going on. I'm out.